I think for me, one thing is that this is the reason why I want to be financially independent, because I want to be like that. I'm Keavy Chong. I'm 22 this year. I came from a single family living with my mom, and I have one younger brother. I'm actually a full-time student. Previously, I did diploma in business admin. Currently, I'm doing double degree in international trade and marketing. My mom divorced when I was about 14 and I was in high school. It was a rough time for me at that point of time. And I got out of it when I was 18 after attending a training. And that was the most wonderful moment when I got to see a different perspective of the whole divorce. I see that it is not that bad after all. There is still someone there for me, my mom. And she is always the role model for me. Because I'm a person where I don't show that much to my mom, but deep down, I do love her a lot. And she is my superwoman. And I look up to her. Being a single mom, taking care of me. And I was from a private international school and I went into Sunway Uni. The fee itself, she paid fully for that. I would want to be like her, financially independent. Yeah. What my mom told me is that whether or not you are in a relationship, whether or not you are married, you need to be financially independent so that just in case if anything happens, you have your own support instead of having the financial issue and you have to depend on someone. She has always been telling me since young, take this opportunity, study, go further, don't just stop at high school, that kind of thing. I think this is one of the reasons why I always have this in me. I need to at least finish up to degree. Yeah, no matter what, no matter how hard it is, I will have to die finish until degree. This is the thing that has always been in me lah. Definitely. But currently, I'm in a relationship for about 4 years now. When we were doing diploma, that's how we met each other. But I'm only 22, so of course I have the plan of going further, but not at this moment, like getting married and stuff. But we do have plans, having a vision together lah. The turning point for me is when I was 18. I used to put myself in a place whereby I just live my life this way lah. It is how it is. Because since young, I always had the opportunity to learn a lot of things, but it's always halfway. So I learned ice skating, I learned drawing, painting, hip hop, whatever I've learned. But it's always halfway there, It kind of brought me to a point where I'm used to doing that. So I tend to give up very easily. And then when I was 18, I realized this pattern of mine. Because I always wanted to have a business. So when I was 18, I told myself, I want to have a business, but I'm not sure what it's going to be. And I realized the relationship with people was very important. So then I kind of go in depth with people already. I put myself out there instead of holding back, to not shine, I would say. Kind of hold back myself, not doing the things that I want to. So the turning point was to just shift my focus, to love myself a little bit more and start doing things that I want. Despite all the noises out there, you cannot do it, and the kind of thing. So I just say, I just want to do lah. That was my big turning point when I was 18. Currently, I have a startup business. I think it started on last December, 12th of December 2020. Right? I didn't plan that, but it just came out like that. It is self-care, body care business. I have been loving this line since young. I always buy different products and stuff to try. Why I started Pastle by K, it was because I wanted to first be financially independent. That was my main goal. Secondly, it was to bring out something of my creation, my own creation. And the reason why I go with body scrub, it was because I felt that body scrub in the market, there are a lot of chemicals, fragrance, and so on. My scrub do not have fragrance. It's body oil that brings out the scent. My goal was to explore also, because I feel that I restrict myself lah. Like, it cannot do this, it cannot do that, cannot be like that. I told myself that I want to explore and have fun by using Pastle by K. And I even talked to my friend in the UK because she's just started a business also. The handmade earring. Yeah, and then she designed and everything. So I called her, I think 2 weeks ago to ask for collab. Yeah, knowing that she's in UK, I just want to explore. Like, I wouldn't know what. If I tell myself that, no lah, she's in UK, I cannot collab with her, then it kind of stops me from going where I want to go. Because if I say I want to go international market, then I should be doing that one. So I'm like, okay lah, whatever lah. Then I called my friend and stuff, and she's keen to doing it. We are planning to come out with something by end of this month, and then let's see when we'll launch, like maybe July. I definitely see Pastle by K internationally. My vision is definitely internationally to be seen worldwide. And in terms of myself, one is, of course, getting married, having the business big. I think for me, it's really to retire when I'm 40. Yeah. If I were to count, it's just 18 years from now. If I focus on enjoying every moment of my life, it says a lot about me. Because I'm a person where I want to just explore a lot of things, but me myself holding me back. So I think for me, it's just to have fun. Even when I have kids, I would also tell them to have fun. Of course, you don't fail your exams and stuff, but just go all the way. Have fun along the journey. Yeah, I think this is the vision that I see. Not to say I don't want to work, but I want to have that freedom to, my mom and I love traveling. Let's say if next month I want to go travel, I can have the freedom to say, okay, I'm going to go travel now. This is some part of the thing that I want to have when I'm 40. I don't want to work and work and work until I retire. Maybe it's for some people, that's what they want, but that is definitely not what I want. Even if I am doing my own business, I wouldn't say I can just go off anytime, right? I wouldn't, I want to leave now, and I just leave everything behind, because that's not responsible. So, living in a responsible way, knowing that it won't topple off if I leave. I won't get scolded by my boss. Yeah, I don't need to take leave few months ahead. I think this is the things that I see in being an entrepreneur. It's not easy. There are a lot of things that I need to handle. Having a big team, definitely I will have a big team in the future if I were to look in international wise, because this is my dream, this is what I want. So I would definitely put effort in what I want. My mom is my role model. I have always been looking up to her. I did lose a childhood moment with her from maybe 1 year old to 10, because she has been working non-stop, having a business and stuff. Of course, I don't want to have that side of her, but her commitment to having a better life for me, because the main thing was for me. I have always been growing up in this kind of environment, being an entrepreneur, having a business. Yeah, that is how I got inspired by her. I always see that being financially independent, having money, buying the things that I want. I can say I'm a shopaholic. I buy a lot of things. So if I'm not financially independent, who is gonna pay me that money to buy the things I want? Being the entrepreneur, having the freedom. Yeah, so that is that one thing that kind of inspired me all along. So my mom has always given me freedom since I was in high school. Freedom to express, freedom to do what I want. Of course, with a certain limit lah. Right, we always have open conversation, things like period. Sometimes parents don't just tell. Choosing the subjects when I was in year 9, at that point of time when I was in year 9, I was a bit lost in a way, and I approached her to have advice. And the thing that she asked me is, what do you want? What do you actually want? I said, I'm not sure. She would just explain it to me, but she won't direct me to choose the certain thing. It was always my decision. So I think it brought me to a point where I think freedom is very important to me. I don't want to fulfill my boss's dream. I want to fulfill my own dream. Of course, I will have the experience of working in a corporate or in a certain company, but I don't want it to be long term. I don't want to forever be working with someone else. Yeah, I want to have my own dream, my own goal. I think it's never too late to find your passion. I'm grateful that it started young for me, and therefore my future can be where I want it to be faster. It's quite wild for me lah, honestly. Quite fun lah actually. Because for me, it's not really just about scrub. Although now I only have scrub lah. But I'm looking into candles, bath soap, lip scrub. One more thing that I talked about was resin. Yeah, I'm planning to do something with it and see how it goes. I'm not sure yet, but I already got the materials and I see what I can do with that lah. Maybe that's not the main product lah, but a gift set. It's either I do the picture frame, planning to do also poster, you know, that kind of thing. So I want to explore out of just beauty product, like more to arts and craft. I don't have it to be the main product, but I can do it in like gift set, maybe twice a year, maybe once a month. I don't know if it's crazy that I do once a month lah, you know. That's why I say I'm quite looking forward to what I'm doing. Like a lot of things I still wanna explore. You know, sometimes at my age, a lot of people say that I'm very mature. Not a bad thing, but the bad side is that I kind of lose that fun part of me. I kind of find it very important to not lose that side. I want that fun side to be with me in whatever I do, whether it be my career, my family. And when I remind myself to be fun, that's when creativity, new ideas come in. Because when we are tense, we kind of think, no, I don't think this is right. I don't think this is accurate, you know, and stuff like that. So, yeah, the fun part is really important in our life. I think everyone should have that fun side and fun part always in there. I think don't hide that side, because that is when we become better as a person. When idea comes in, when creativity comes in, that's when you get to expand yourself. I would say an inspiring, powerful, focused woman. One thing that I want to advise myself is to put my overthinking self aside, knowing that people outside of me see potential in me. So a message to myself is to not underestimate myself. Go for it despite being afraid, because even talking to you now about all these things, it's something new to me. Just explore, have fun, and see what comes to me after that. As long as I am being myself, as long as I'm doing the things I want, I believe that I will get there one day. Yeah, I can, and see my progress. I'm quite excited to look forward to my future. I see a lot of things coming. Do not restrict myself, just explore, have fun. That's the thing that I'm excited about.